Okie dokie. Tonight's homework is the test review for transversals, lines. Hopefully I make it through this video without coughing. So I apologize if I do have a coughing spell. The figure below shows lines M is parallel to line N cut by transversal P. They want us to name the two sets of alternate interior angles. So my keyword is interior, so I know it has to be inside. Put an I. Okay? If it's up here or down here, I'm probably dealing with exterior. All right? So two sets of alternate interior angles. So 3 and 6. So angle 3 and angle 6. And 4 and 5, because they're both interior. Angle 4 and angle 5. Done. Okay? I know these are congruent. They're going to be equal to each other. If I know angle 3, I know angle 6. If I know angle 4, I know angle 5. All right? 1, 2. So I answered that. 2 sets? I got 2. Number 2, name the two sets of alternate exterior. So that means they need to be out here on opposite sides of the transversal. So that's 1 and 8. Angle 1 and angle 8. And 2 and 7. Angle 2 and angle 7. Done with that one. 3, name the 4 sets of corresponding angles. So there's 4. Remember, I have to look at this as a picture and then another picture here. And whatever is in this spot, I'm going to compare it, or it should correspond with the number in this spot. All right? So if I start with 1, angle 1 and angle, so angle 1 is up to the left. I'm going to go here. This is up to the left, so angle 5. Those two are congruent. Angle 2, and so to get to angle 2, it's at the top to the right. So I'm going to go down here, up to the right, so that's angle 6. Angle 3, if I start here, angle 3 is down to the left, so I'm going to go here, down to the left, that's angle 7. Angle 3 and angle 7 are congruent. And the last one, 4. If I do 4, I had to go down to the right. So here, down to the right. So angle 4 and angle 8. Done. Name the 4 sets of vertical angles. Vertical angles, I can put here because I know they make an X. Those 2 are, and those 2 are. Okay, so here's my X. So that means 2 and 3 are vertical angles. Angle 2 and angle 3, because they're across from each other. They're across from each other at that angle, okay? Not next to each other, not one above the other, but they're across. Second set would be angle 1 and 4. Third set, I can come down here. Angle 5 and 6 are across from each other. I'm sorry, angle 5 and 8, not 6. 5 and 8. And the fourth one, angle 6 and 7. Done. Name the 8 sets of supplementary angles. We know those equal 180 degrees, and they're also straight lines. All right, so here's a straight line. So angle 1 and 2 are supplementary angles. Okay, they equal 180 when you add them together. and we're going to say angles added together, because sometimes it can be more than two. Angles added together to equal 180 and are in a straight line. All right? So we got 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, then we got angle 1 and angle 3. Because now I'm going, this is a straight line too. Angle 2 and 4. Angle 5 and 7. And angle 6 and 8. Done. Right? 6. Are there any complementary angles? Complementary angles, they equal 90 degrees when added together. It must create a right triangle. So I can't just pull these from anywhere. It has to be a right triangle. And if it's a right triangle, it's supposed to equal 90 degrees. So if I look here, this isn't a right triangle. Neither is this. Nope, 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 nope. So no, because none of the angles equal 90 degrees, and they are not split. Okay, so it has to be split. So it would look like this. Together it equals 90 degrees, but this equals something, and this equals something. All right, so you just did 1 through 6. Flip it over. Yes, there's a back side. Given line P is parallel to line Q, and P and Q are perpendicular, okay, there we go. Given line P is parallel to line Q, and P and Q are perpendicular to line A, and B is a transversal. So we got a lot going on. We have the two parallel lines, P and Q. We got this perpendicular line A coming through there. And what do we know about perpendicular lines? Perpendicular lines create 90-degree angles. So that's a good thing. All right, so let's use our rules, all right? They told us if angle 2 is equal to 30 degrees, what is the value of angle 1? Now, what I did with another student is I had them go through, and this might take a little longer, and use your rules, your alternate interior, alternate exterior. Use those rules to find out which angles are equal to which angles, then go in and fill out the information, all right? So I'm going to make a little chart right here. And this is going to be my corresponding angles for here. This is going to be my exterior. And this is going to be my interior. So let's start putting these angles together and seeing what we get. All right. So corresponding angles, remember they're in the same spot. If I was to draw this and then draw this, they're in the same spot, so they're going to be equal. okay? So there's my square, and then there's my square, all right? And then also, and because I got this transversal, I got a square here, and I got a square here, okay? So looking at this first square, I know, let's do the ones we know. I know 6 and 14 are going to be equal. So angle 6 and angle 14. Because 6, if I start here, is down to the left. And so is angle 14. I know that angle 8 and 3 are going to be equal. Angle 8 and 3. All right, so I use those. I know that angle 1 and 2 is going to equal to angle 7. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is corresponded to angle 7 because they're in the same spot. I know that angle 5 plus angle 4 is going to be equal to angle 13. So angle 5 plus angle 4 is corresponding to angle 13. All right, so those rules are helpful. I looked at that. All right. So did I figure out, do I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I haven't used 9, 10, 11, and 12. So let's get those used. I see alternate interior right here. This angle and this angle. So alternate interior, angle 4 and angle 9. I see alternate interior here. 6 and 5 are going to be equal to 10. So angle 6 plus angle 5 is going to be equal to angle 10. Those are going to go together. I also know angle 5 plus angle 4 is going to equal angle 7. Well, and see, we can make a decision that we want to use that. But right now, I just want to make sure I use everything at least once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still haven't used 11 and 12. So I know that I can use my alternate exterior rules. So this is on this side of the transversal, and this is on this side of the transversal. So angle, sorry, making a little mistake. Yep. So angle 11 and angle 1 are going to go together. And angle 12 and angle 2 plus 3 are going to go together. All right, so now I should be able to figure out all my angles. Now, you don't have to do this, but this is how I think I like to do it, so that way I know if I know one angle, I can look at my chart and say, all right, I know angle 2, I can figure out the rest of them, all right? So I know angle 7, guess what? If it's a perpendicular line, it equals 90 degrees. So angle 7 is 90 degrees. They told me angle 2 equals 30 degrees. They want to know the value of angle 1. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 7. So if I did 90 minus 30, which this is angle 7, minus angle 2, I should get angle 1. Okay? So 90 minus 30 is 60. So angle 1 should be equal to 60 degrees. Bam. Done with that. What's the value of angle 10? Well, let's find angle 10 in my chart. All right. I know angle 10 is equal to angle 6 and angle 5. I know angle 6 is up. There's another 90-degree angle. And then I have angle 5. I still don't know what that is. But I know that angle 5 and 4 can go together and give me some information. And I'll be able to do what I need to do. So let's find angle 10. This is what I'm looking for. I know angle 7 is 90. I know angle 8 is 90. And I know angle 5 and 4 together equal 90. I see a vertical angle right here. We learned about those vertical angles. I can make me a chart for vertical. 1 and 4. And I know angle 1, so angle 4 is 60. All right? So if angle 4 is 60, I also know angle 2. Angle 2 is 30, because they told me in the problem. If I know angle 2, I know angle 5 is 30. All right? So I know angle 6 plus angle 5 will give me angle 10. So I know angle 6 now, and I know angle 5. So I can figure out angle 10. So let's write that. 90 plus 30 equals, and so this is angle 6 plus angle 5 equals angle 10. 120 degrees. Rewind that if that didn't make sense. What angles would comprise the alternate interior angle to 7? Okay, alternate interior to 7. Go ahead and figure that out. 7 is here. Here's the interior here. So that's 4 and 5. So angle 5 plus angle 4. That's it. Last question. If angle 1 equals 40 degrees, what are the values of the angles of the triangle created by the 4 lines? They gave us a different measure. Okay, they're saying if angle 1 is equal to 40 degrees, what is the value of the angles of the triangle? Now we got some different numbers to deal with, but guess what? I got my chart up here, so I'm good. So now I need to know these. If I know angle 1, I know angle 4. Also, if I know angle 1, I can figure out angle 2. So let's do this. I know angle 7 minus angle 1 will give me angle 2. That's 90 minus 4, 40. That means angle 2 is now 50 degrees. Vertical angle, angle 2 and angle 5. So now I know if angle 2 is 50, angle 5 also equals 50 degrees. I know angle 8 equals 90 degrees. And I know that a triangle has to equal 180 degrees. So 50 plus 90 is 140 degrees. So 180 degrees minus 140 degrees leaves me 40 degrees. This is the triangle minus angle 5 plus angle 8. And that gives me angle 9. So my final answer, I'll write angle 5 equals 50 degrees. Angle 8 equals 90 degrees. Angle 9 equals 40 degrees. There we go. So I apologize for my coughing. It's that time of year. But there's your study guide in a nutshell, and it should be pretty short, sweet, to the point. Come and ready to ask questions tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.